Hi, I'm Crosby. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Happy to have ya. This video is going to be my year in review 2022 because this year has actually been insane for me. Do I think I'm Kylie Jenner? Maybe, but if anything, I know my mom's watching, so hi. I just wrote down like everything that I did in 2022 and I really did so much, and I'm gonna go off on a little tangent, so I apologize, but it's hard for me to really like live in the moment and appreciate what I have while I have it. And a lot of times I'll be like, if I have this, I'll be so much happier. If this happens, I'll be so much happier. Like this, once I get that thing or I reach that place, then I'm like, oh, well, now I need this and then I'll be happier. So I kind of thought to myself, think about everything that you've done this year. Just think about all of the cool things that I have done this year. So whatever. I just wanted to film like a little year in review because I think it's fun and cute. And I did see Kylie Jenner do this. And I'm just like her. I wrote a list on my phone, so that's what we're doing. So in January, well, we always start the year off with Whit's birthday. His birthday's January 8th. But this year we went skiing with my younger sister in Bend, Oregon, and that was so much fun. And it was so random. Like, it was like, my little sister was like, oh, I'm so bored. I was like, why don't you just come visit us? It just worked out. Like, and then I also broke my hand on that trip. And I don't think I ever explained to anybody how I broke my hand. I think everyone just assumed that I broke my hand skiing, but I didn't. Me and my little sister went to go pee at Kroger. This Kroger was doing renovations on their bathrooms. And so they had those like fancy porta potties out back. I basically I tripped on the curb. Honestly, they paid me because I broke my hand on their property. So that was a slay, but I did break my hand. Back in January of 2021, we bought an RV that was a 1970s RV. It was perfect aesthetically, but mechanically it was horrible. So we bought that RV in December. And then in January we sold it because Whit bought a car and drove it all the way back to Oregon. So in February, we had to move out. We traveled from Oregon back to Tennessee and we drove. So we stopped in Nevada, and Utah, and Colorado, and Kansas. We went to go buy our RV in February, long story short. And we were in Tennessee at this time. In March, we started our journey. We were supposed to end up in New York, left from Tennessee, stayed in North Carolina, and stayed in Delaware, we stayed in Pennsylvania, we did stay in New York. Like March, we traveled the East Coast, and then a little bit of April. Then in April, we just kind of came back to Tennessee, like I said, and we just kind of hung out. In May, so basically at the end of May, me and Whit decided to get married in June. Remember, it was actually Memorial Day weekend. Literally the best idea I've ever had in my life. For 17 days we planned our wedding, and then we got married in June. We got married in my parents' backyard, and it was actually the most special thing of my entire life. June was incredible. We got married and it was the best day of my life. And so then in July, it was basically like the reception to our wedding, and so we had that party in July and it was really, really fun. And my best friend also got married in July, and that was the end of July. So we drove to Colorado and it was so special, and I was a bridesmaid and I got to do her makeup. And after her wedding, we drove up to Aspen. We just waited around the rest of July into August because then we went on our honeymoon. Me and Whit went on a honeymoon for an entire month, and I really recommend getting eloped, getting all the money that you're given, and go on a month-long vacation. My honeymoon just really changed my perspective for me because, I don't know, it made me fall in love with myself. It made me gain my confidence back. I don't know how else to say it. Everything that was holding me back, I stopped caring. And I think it obviously only helped me. You know, that's how it felt to me. Getting married and going on our honeymoon and living our life really just gave me my confidence back. I don't know why, but it just, I feel incredible about myself. I'm just really happy. Anyways, that was September. We got back middle of September. We actually went to another wedding in September. So just kind of chilled. In October, we were originally planning on leaving with the RV at the end of October. Because unfortunately, before all of that happened, in the middle of October, Whit's car broke down and it took 6 weeks to fix. So we didn't pick it up until, couldn't even tell you, November 21st maybe. We started our Southwest journey. So if you're subscribed on here, I assume, or I would hope that you have watched all of my, like, the vlog that we did. Tennessee to Kansas to Denver to New Mexico to Arizona to Nevada to Oregon. So that trip lasted until December. Got here on December 7th. Yeah, it's been about a week. I'm starting to settle in and I'm starting to feel good, and for Christmas we're going to Seattle. Okay, well, I think that's the end of the video. I'm so excited to see what 2023 brings. This year has been absolutely incredible. I went to 6 weddings, I got married, I went to Europe, I traveled the US. We've been everywhere. With that being said, thank you for watching. I love you. Please subscribe. Happy holidays!